Recording. And streaming. Hey, welcome to What Are You Drinking Now, episode 10. We're almost out of our 2 fingers.
Double digits.
Sorry for those of you that were checking in on Twitch earlier. We're getting a late start on the podcast tonight. A couple reasons. One, Ashley caused the first reason. She's on vacation, forcing Nick to work in the closing shift. So to include our buddy Nick here, we had to wait until closing.
Yeah.
But the other reason that took us a lot longer was we had a little structural emergency at the shop. Maintenance, yeah. We had a floor in the coffee kitchen start to cave in, and we had to do a little bush fix. Nick came up with a brilliant plan, I think, to get us through. And we got some other repairs in the works already planned out.
Right.
And of course, Josh here helped out immensely with his tools and muscle.
Hey, enough of that, guys.
I don't know if that's muscle more so than mass.
We worked through our
the tools worked anyway.
we worked through our oysters dinner. Josh,
Rob and I did eat 2 dozen oysters apiece earlier tonight.
5 oysters.
Oh.
Which when you're not working on Monday night, you might be able to
When
get
is that going to be?
How next Monday?
Next week.
I got them on camera. You guys will hold them to it.
All right. Well, I'm not buying.
It's
also
also $1 off drafts.
Yeah, $1 off drafts.
Hey, we'll wait till after payday. That's all right. Rob, why don't you tell them what everybody wants to know, which is what are you drinking right now?
So I have the Fortnite Working Hands. It's a nice little wheat ale.
You know what I really liked about that wheat ale? The more I drink it, as you get through your pint, it grows on you. It just becomes a really nice beer.
Yeah, so does malt.
Guys, long day. I'm having the Trophy Wife. I'm loving it. Thank you, Trophy Beers. You guys are killing it. This thing, it's refreshing.
I do like the Trophy Wife.
I'm going back to a palate cleanser I'm known for. It's the original sin. Cider.
I gotta order more of that.
It's clean cider. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
Hey, little update. I had some good feedback last week from our local sponsor ideas. So we're tossing around the idea of doing local brews for local crews. This is local businesses are going to buy a round of a local brew, and we're going to talk about it here on the show. Maybe get your business a mention. So if you like the idea, contact us on the chat or contact us on the YouTube chat or even just on the Facebook, and Nick will get you squared away.
Or come into the shop, buy a cup of coffee, and tell us in person.
Yeah, buy the beer, put it on the tasting.
I gotta say, the price for an ad, like to buy a round of beer for 3 dudes, it doesn't get much better than that.
Pretty expensive.
Our viewership is going up, and the guys, some guys are tuning in. So, wouldn't you want to hear your business mentioned? Is it HVAC you want to get on here? Looking at you, T-Bird.
That wasn't.
So first week that we're going, sans the logo behind us, and that's just because we were lazy and had too much.
Well, we were opening up for local crews and brews, right?
Yeah, we had too much going on with the repairs. So, who wants to start us tonight? I think Josh, he's got his hand on the bag.
Josh has got his hand on the bag. Let's let Josh.
I'm not antsy about this one at all.
I have an idea. Are we gonna need a bottle opener, like a corkscrew?
Not a corkscrew. No.
Yeah, if it's what we talked about earlier, there is.
It's not what we talked about earlier. That hole went out the window. There wasn't one cold. I should have.
What?
Been cold. There wasn't that one. There wasn't.
Wow! I'll have to fix that. I told you we've been selling. I know what this is now. I had this Saturday.
As did I.
Oh, I did not. I'm excited. There were interesting reviews on this. Name. Listen up, guys. Really cool label. Really cool name.
When I got here, I saw that we had it here, and it through I had plans tonight to do something completely different than this. And I saw this, and you know how it goes. You see the Taco Bell. You totally meant to get KFC, but
luckily they're in the same building.
I know, right? Isn't that so weird? So this is the stupid man suit. Mead.
That's a Johnny Darko reference, right?
Yeah, I think so. Somebody had to clue me into that. I'm going to have to watch it.
I'm not going to lie. It's been a minute since I was watching art house films in college.
So this is indeed a mead, not a cider, because B Nectar is known to make both and do both well, by the way.
Yeah, they're a meadery, a cidery.
It's relatively
Are they just a brewery as well? Do they do beer?
They don't do any beer. You could argue that one brews mead.
So yeah, meadery is a form of a brewery.
Now, I will say, if you look carefully at that, I know you can't really see it that good. That is Frank. Isn't it Frank from Donnie Darko? Frank the Boogeyman.
I forget how that one goes down.
It's been a long time since I've seen Donnie Darko, but this stuff
Okay,
is...
so I do need to correct you. This is not a mead. This is a cider.
It is a cider?
It's a hard cider.
Never mind, I'm
Is it
wrong.
an apple?
With Balaton cherry, raspberry, and black currant.
That's cool. Is it apple based?
Honey base?
Probably.
I just,
Are you gonna
That's
have a
fine.
problem with that?
no. Only if it doesn't taste good.
Yeah, it's definitely apple based. It's apple juice, cherry.
Cool. That's good to know. It's just, there's different things you make ciders out of. A lot of brewed ciders guys out there, mainstream market, they're going to be on apple juice base, and they're going to add other juices. Apple actually has a really high sweetness. It goes back to Johnny Appleseed, guys. All those apple trees he planted, I got news for you. John Chapman was a cider maker in the Ohio Valley. That's the legend behind that. If you want to check more on that one, check out Michael Palin. He's a great writer.
I can't.
And
Right at the top. They got you.
I know they did.
But we do have we have in the past had their meads.
This is
a
cool
couple.
though. We've been waiting to do a cider. We have a lot of cider on our shelf.
This is definitely worth doing a tasting on.
One thing I like drinking ciders, it's a change up in color and texture. It's the first thing. Smells are different.
Oh yeah. There's definitely no.
Woo! This
yeah.
has got some nice candy smell.
It's candy, it's fruit, it's...
You'd smell those cherries right up. Almost, I hate to say it, like cough syrup, cherry kind of lupus.
This
But-
has a light cough syrup note to it.
But
it's not
in
thick
a
like
good way.
cough syrup.
In the good way.
Yeah, like, aren't you done having those Ludens? You don't have a sore throat anymore, but I really like them.
Oh, that's
This
they actually
fabulous.
help with the sore throat?
This
Or
is really good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I worry about ciders trying to get so sophisticated they just like leave me out. This is refreshing. I'm surprised there's alcohol in there. What's the percentage, Josh?
That is, I believe it's like 6%. Yeah, 6%. So I mean, it's relatively balanced. It's relatively light. I don't know. You call 6% light, but it's lighter than most of the stuff we drink nowadays. But it's a really light texture, really light body. It's a good sipper. A lot of flavors going on. It's not aggressive. It's not harsh. It's not too sweet. Bee Nectar doesn't really make a bad product.
No, I would have to agree with you on
Yeah,
that.
the sweetness on the front end is not where the beverage finishes. It finishes with a little tart, a little crisp note.
Yeah, I mean, all their products are balanced. Wait for Rob to get the Nectar Mango Con back in here.
Yeah, that
Mango con.
I actually asked the rep last week. I said, "What do you have in stock to be Nectar?" I had a choice of this or the Kill All the Golfers. Let me tell you, Kill All the Golfers was phenomenal last year.
Who's gonna be on the course then?
We
sir?
hadn't had this one yet, so I want to get this one.
What was the vampire one?
Are they all movie quotes?
They're all something to do with different movies and stuff like that. Mainly old like B movie type.
Yeah, because
If you call Caddyshack a B movie, I'm gonna be a little upset.
No. I
Although
mean,
it was when it came out.
it was but
more like
What
cult
was-
following type stuff.
man, what was that one? The vampire one that came out.
Oh, I forget the which I know exactly
that
what you're talking about.
ridiculously good one.
Like
Like
blood?
something with blood, yeah.
it was the blood one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was like I don't know, but it was.
Well, here's the deal.
It's
There's a whole
ridiculous.
series of these. You're
Yeah.
gonna enjoy the label. You're gonna enjoy pouring this. This is a pretty good sized container, Josh. What is this?
500
So,
mils?
yeah, it's a 500 mil.
So it's two wine glasses.
It's a half liter. It's a little pricey, but for what you get, it's worth it because you're effectively getting 2 servings. It's $10 a bottle.
Yeah, but if you ever had Bee Nectar, you're not gonna complain about that price.
It's not extremely fizzy.
No, it's not.
Some ciders are very bubbly. This is not like extra carbonated, super bubbly.
It's kind of like Moscato level bubbly. where
Yeah.
It's a little bit bubbly, but it's not terrible.
Actually, I would invite a Moscato drinker,
To drink this.
sparkling rosés, sparkling sweet wines. Try try this. See how this pairs up. This would go good with brie.
You're not gonna go wrong drinking anything from Bee Nectar. This is a really good place to start.
Rob, what do you think? Pair this up with our cranberry apple brie ever after.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this will go nice with that.
Oh, it'd be perfect with that. Delicious.
Or if I get the
Ham and cheese running.
yeah the new
the top secret wrap.
yeah the top secret the
Monte
Office
Cristo?
Monte Cri-
Vote yes, Monte Cristo. Vote yes. That's the answer, guys. Anyways, I like this beverage. I'm not a huge cider guy. I'm very picky about ciders. I try to limit my apple intake. I feel like this is one I'll like make room for. This is worth it.
Yeah,
I dig it.
This is really good.
Cool, yeah.
Good choice, Josh.
Cheers, guys.
Well, without further delay,
I want to melt this down and put it on ice cream.
you guys are gonna crack up. Here's a what are you drinking now? Sorry, Thomas and Sons, you had it last week. Seltzer, a real palate cleanser, real man's beverage, huh?
Are you sick?
It's kind of dry. Let's crack open another one, guys. Are you sick? That's not alcohol.
Yeah.
I told Josh earlier, if there's a new IPA on the shelf, Nick's gonna pick it.
Yeah, I got the crowd jumping on this one.
All right, so
I'm gonna get
if you saw my Facebook post about this earlier in the week, I said something to the effect of a superhero IPA. Went to a bar, met a strawberry sour. They really liked each other, and 9 months later,
So we good
ice
answers
came
some
out of the
cider.
tank. This is a definite. I don't know if you guys have had it yet, but this is a definite melding of a sour and an IPA.
So Dewclaw out of Baltimore, Maryland, bringing us the strawberry, letter 23, 7.1 strawberry IPA.
And this is wild strawberries on the nose.
Dew Claw coming out of Balmer.
I think I ripped you off, Josh.
It's all good. All right, there we go.
Get a little froth on there.
A little creamy head on there.
All right, guys. Again, it's stamped like envelope stamp. Just says letter 23.
That is some wild strawberry.
Some wild strawberries.
Yeah, I heard the fruit on this was basically just juice. Now, does this come off like a juicy IPA? This is blonde.
This is a sour and an IPA.
That's a rambunctious strawberry.
I'm telling you, this is a sour and an IPA together.
That one sneaks out the bedroom window.
It smells like my girlfriend in high school's perfume.
Did you ever have the next door neighbor girls that always had the strawberry shortcake?
Shortcake. That's what I was. Well, she was into it. Strawberry shortcake, that is.
Yeah,
So-
I swear, like 3 of my girlfriends in a row all wore the same perfume and didn't know it.
That's how they got you.
You're just chasing your nose.
So
that is delicious.
So
Yeah, I'm actually. I like it. I thought I wasn't gonna like this. Like,
am I wrong? Sour IPA together.
yeah, I feel like the fruit and the sour are way out in front of the IPA.
That shouldn't work. That should not work.
This got a 97, I think, on Beer Advocate,
That is
and
ridiculous.
every review said it should not work, but amazingly it does.
That's black magic. That.
Nick is
What's the
dumbfounded.
23rd letter of the alphabet? Just count backwards.
Is that V or W?
X, Y, Z. It's X. It's Project X. It's a crossing. X. It literally is a cross.
You sure X is 24.
Is it? Am I wrong?
Yeah, W.
4, 25, 26, W.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Sealed
this
with
is-
a kiss. I'm telling you, this is a love letter. This is the strawberry.
I'm dumbfounded. I thought I was
This is
going
the
to rant
strawberry
about
sour.
something I didn't like.
This is the strawberry sour.
I
sending
wanna
a
know,
love
it
letter
does-
to the IPA saying, "Hey, guess what? You got a kid."
The
That is-
can does say strawberry love affair. Yeah, Rob's right. This is a love. Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
A double V, yeah, yeah. The it does say tart strawberry, and so we want to emphasize this is a time when tart is a good term. Well, I'm always nervous. Tart beers, tart wines.
I can't believe how much I like this. This is ridiculous.
I expected I thought I was gonna be ranting that I don't like.
So
And
when we got this in last week, I pointed it out to Josh. He kind of chuckled and went the other way with it.
My
Didn't
sample's
even give
gone.
it a second
I
look.
completely dismissed this beer because I thought it was just another cash grab by a brewery. that
It
everybody
is
liked.
sweet until it's gone, and then it doesn't leave you sweet. It leaves you like the dryness of Italian ice.
I thought this was a hipster grab at my wallet money, and do you call it
Price.
improved
So
or
why
not?
does
Good
Josh
God.
say that? Because honestly, guys, it is a big price. $5.25 for a 12-ounce can.
But it's worth every penny. Like, this is delicious. Like, I would not drink this every day because I wouldn't want to ruin the sanctity of this. Like, this is almost holy to me.
Definitely get into this
This
before
should
you
not
get into
be.
your hoppy IPAs. Don't burn out your alpha acids before you get into this.
Yeah, if you're gonna
I
if
think
you're
coming
gonna
off
stick
the cider,
IPAs,
this was a great taste.
Burlington, Ontario.
Yeah.
I've never been to Canada.
Is this our new follower?
yeah,
Has to be.
Aspie. So agreed with Nick. Don't go towards your if you're gonna do all IPAs, this has got to be your first one.
Get in early with this. Yeah.
Killer Kool-Aid.
This might be a good one too. Like you did some day drinking, you're heading back to dinner, and you gotta just mellow with something that's gonna slow you down. I think this could slow you down, but I drank mine like really fast.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying to keep it. By the way, ask me. Killer
7.1
Kool-Aid sounds really good.
7.1
Means-
ABV.
means, yeah, I don't feel like I'm 2 beers deep, but technically between the mead, that,
Cider.
cider, thank you.
I was hoping it was mead. It wasn't mead. But that is ridiculous.
That's a really good beer. I guess
Tart
fruit the
strawberry
beer.
IPA.
Yeah. To the round table. Go ahead and fruit the beer.
God.
We lost Nick for a minute. I'm not sure where he went.
You know, I feel like it's a lot of fruit.
Where he went.
And we have a wine coming up. I just got to do something for myself here. You know, I can't be a Southeast beer drinking guy if I don't try.
Go through that trophy wife?
Dude, that trophy wife barely got me off the
That
clock.
was your second trophy wife, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's why the Hoplanda was in the fridge.
Yeah.
By the way, guys,
Hoplanda,
Toronto's a cool
by the
spot,
way.
right?
Hmm?
Toronto's pretty cool, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never been there, but I've heard it's cool.
I'm a Great Laker, so I just want to say what's up from Chi-Town.
Yeah,
across the
he's
ponds.
the Midwesterner
Hey.
over there.
Let's see if we get a laugh out of Toronto. Toronto, how did they name Canada? That's right, they got all the consonants in a big, tall, one of those tall, those tall black hats. They had it in the town square over there. And they picked out consonants one by one. C-A-N-A-D-A, Canada. Does he like it?
Well, he hasn't dropped the channel yet.
Yeah. We love you.
But
Hey, sorry.
I would definitely send you hate mail.
Sorry.
because that was just wrong. Anyway, so moving on to the wine.
I should tell you, my first bar experience in Canada, I was 19 years old and I did see a bar fight.
Okay, so last night Josh and I were looking through the wine and beer room and just chit-chatting, and the discussion of North Carolina, Virginia wines came up.
Oh, you
And
went
how-
Sanctuary?
And how we don't have anything that's any good.
Yes.
Virginia
I
is-
disagreed with them. Virginia wines are definitely starting to come in. North Carolina wines, they're getting to the right age in their vines, and they're starting to get some good stuff. You're going to see some good stuff from Childress here in another year or two.
That is the race team family,
Yep,
right?
it definitely is. You're going to see some stuff coming from the mountains. It's going to be a lot better than the Triminette we saw a few weeks ago as a joke. And then from these guys out on the coast, Sanctuary Vineyards. This is an Albarino. This is called Pearl. This is made in the Spanish style. The winemaker each year goes to Spain and learns everything that those Spanish winemakers will teach them about making Albarino. This is grown, I think, 500 yards from the ocean. It is roughly the same climate as Reyes Bacchus in Spain, so it shares a lot of the same characteristics, and it has a very Spanish Albarino taste to it.
Where's the actual locale?
Of the winery.
Yeah. Ooh, that's golden.
It's like Grandy or something out there, right?
Yeah. Not to stop you up, I was just curious.
Jarvisburg.
Oh yeah,
it's up in the Outbacks.
yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go hang out in Canada soon, Rob.
If I could ever get away from the shop, there's a lot of places I want to go. Canada is on my list, just because I've never been there.
Shooting oysters.
When you get the chance,
Apparently
read
wasn't
that.
getting out of
Read
the
that
shop.
recipe right there.
I will.
Oh God, no, we gotta go.
All right. So this wine, one thing that Nick commented right away was this is a very golden
Look at that color.
wine.
It's more gold than I remember it being.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this has got some bottle shot going on with it.
I don't think it's bottle shot. It smells delicious.
It's all right though. Year to year, you get different things. It's a 16. I've seen this label before. This is one of North Carolina's big wines here, right? Did we get a funny response from Canada?
No, but I got a freaking dessert recipe that I'm gonna pass along to Van Allen Bakes.
We gotta go to Canada now.
I'm gonna pass that along to Van Allen Bakes.
Is that good at some poutine? I don't know.
That's freaking that just looks very tasty. Thank you, Aspie.
You find your way down to Brunswick County.
That is Albarino. That is Albarino.
That definitely has
nose.
those
It
Albarino.
very much reminds me of Bergens on that nose.
Like I said, the winemaker goes to Reyes Bacchus every year, begs basically the winemakers over there to show them everything they're willing to, and the climate is very
How is
similar.
Albarino
I
commonly
have to
aged?
tell you, all North Carolina wines, let me clarify that one. At some point in time, get that same smell.
What how is Albarino commonly
It's not bad smell. It's just
aged? Do they ceramic? Do they oak?
Normally steel cask.
Steel cask? And modern.
Might spend a month or two on oak, but not much. I have to say that this wine has not
Is there some
aged
blending?
great.
Or is it pure?
It's a pure Albarino.
Yeah.
This wine has not aged great over the past year that I had it last.
it is.
It's still drinkable to me. It's not. It was a lot better last year.
I feel like there's some Chardonnay quality creeping in, maybe, is what Rob's saying. There's a little more acidity than I'm used
It
to with
tastes
an
like
Albarino.
bubblegum.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit on the back end.
So this is maybe why I was asking about the aging process, because I'm feeling like I'm getting more like buttery Chardonnay than soft Albarino. And so, Rob's going to investigate it here a little, explore this bottle. It could be vintage to vintage, though. I'm not too familiar with this. I like it. I like our shout outs from our new people. Chat's always good. And we want to know when you're chatting, feel free to tell us what you're drinking. We'll tell everybody else. They'll see it.
BD
We'll try it.
does. Aspie did not say have a good night. He said have a good night, eh?
Hey!
From the Great White North.
Go Hawks!
What is it?
You really think he liked them?
Sorry.
I was pushing for some Robert Goulet, but
I just thought that.
Robert Goulet here.
I just thought that everybody loves some Rock the Caucus.
So yeah,
hey, take off, man!
yeah. I just
left that one wide open.
I just have to say, I was much more impressed with this bottle last year.
So this is one of those wines that's gonna have some liveliness. This is not a bad wine. We're all being quiet, letting Rob chase down that flavor he remembers. Also, it's times, food. These things can offset wine. I'm looking at these legs on Rob's glass. That is not the sign of a bottle shop. That's
No.
clean.
I just don't think it's aged well. There's a little there's definitely a Chardonnay creaminess to it, like you were thinking.
Yeah.
But there's something in there that
It's a little brininess, a little acidity.
I'll tell you what, Nick and I don't know that neither one of us have ever experienced having to sell a bottle of North Carolina lime that is Patrick's Rock.
that was an inside joke because I know where both of these guys work.
Yes, this is the reserve.
You know what?
I
think
don't know
about
what
it.
you guys are talking about.
Do you think they blend it out?
No. You said something just a minute ago that made me think. You talk about brininess. I think that's what's really showing up to me.
So
There's
It
this,
tastes like salt water.
So was 2016 a particularly stormy year? I think we had a couple storms off coast for them.
possibly, but
2016 was
see,
bad.
Albarino is normally really good with shellfish because it likes the brininess.
It's a
of the-
coastal grape, yeah.
So I'm getting. Maybe it's not that this is aging wrong. Maybe this is just
Changing.
aging more than I'm used to Albarino's aging.
You haven't waited this long.
Yeah.
Because I haven't. No, normally I'm drinking Albarino.
3-4 times a week.
Yeah, I mean Bergens. I absolutely love Bergens, but it's always I always drink it young. Maybe this is how.
This is what Albarinos taste like after a year.
See, because I'm not mad. I think some shellfish would set this off.
So-
what? Did you want us to bring you a dozen oysters?
Yeah.
So they're nice and cold.
While I was under the cooler, cutting a hole in that
So maybe
with the
the
sawdust.
maybe this is starting. Maybe this was aged a month or two in oak and is picking up some of that and as it's aging and it's getting some brininess right there on the side palate.
You know, the other thing I'm thinking might be coming through right now is the fact that everywhere they're growing grapes in North Carolina, like unapologetically, was a tobacco farm at some point.
That's a positive note.
No, I'm just saying, like everywhere that they're growing grapes was at one point
Even
a
on the Outer
tobacco
Banks?
farm.
Well,
Absolutely,
actually,
dude.
USDA.
You grow tobacco out
or
there.
the-
You drive out there. You grow soybeans. You grow tobacco.
Yeah,
Tobacco is a hardy damn
the
plant.
farming, whatever that.
I just
Sweet
wasn't. I'm
potatoes
actually
and
starting to like
grapevines
this
are
more and more.
restorative
with what you
products.
said.
That's why they're doing it.
I think it's one of those ones that it grows on you. You gotta really get into it. But I think realizing that it's just aging differently than we're used to is
Yeah.
a major aspect.
Yeah, I'm actually liking this
I
more.
would say I'd probably prefer this with 75-cent oysters on
Shrimp
it.
po' boy.
No, mostly 75-cent oysters with
Oysters.
some pepper relish on top, and
Yeah.
maybe a side of hush puppies and a couple of.
They're rubbing it in, guys.
No.
They're
I'm
rubbing it
just
in.
fantasizing about where I would
we
like.
we might take Nick next week and see how he likes the oysters. We found this little place that
Rob, I just actually drank my glass.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling like so. All those trepidations Rob had about, oh, is this bottle good? He's a little nervous because this is one of his favorites. I remember when I started here at the shop, and I said, "Well, what do we have representing North Carolina?" And Rob said, "Well, Sanctuary
well
Vineyards is
look what's in the background of that bottle. That's
shellfish on the label."
oysters right there.
Yeah, they're putting it on the label. That is recommended serving.
It's
Anytime,
it's
look
one
at
of those-
the label art. I think I actually know that artist. But
Rob, you know the other thing I think it is. I think I like it better the more it warms up. I think.
you
I
guys,
think
your
it makes it
glasses.
cold.
I noticed your glasses were fogging up cold, and mine was not.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out what was going on.
And it's probably because I grabbed mine right away and gloped it. That's one of my tendencies when I see gold wine. I don't know. Maybe this is what I learned from selling really acidic old wine.
I wouldn't know anything about that. No.
I mean, look at your hair. Shake it a bunch.
The nose is definitely there as Albarino. So I'm
Yeah.
good with that. Like I said, it was growing on me throughout the taste.
North Carolina does allow 10% blending under vintage. You should be aware of that.
I'm
so,
not gonna
some
lie.
oak Chardonnay in the base of this is not unheard of.
It may be just that matter of fact that as it gets older, serve it warmer. Cellar tent might do this just fine.
Raw oysters and warm white wine. That's my kind of coastal
That sounds
party.
like a damn good time.
Yeah. When is that party end? Never.
And a bellyache.
Alright.
You'll also have a child in 9 months.
Okay, so wrapping this up, we're running a little long. We started the night off with the Beaten Nectar. Show the bottle. Batman
See
suit.
that half shell right now.
Beaten Nectar. We start off
Stupid man suit.
with the Stupid Man Soup and Beef Nectar. We went over to the
That's
Duclaw Strawberry Letter 23. I'm going to give that Stupid Man Soup 2 thumbs up. I'm going to give this Strawberry Letter 23 2 thumbs up. Then we went on to the Sanctuary Albarino. I'm going to give it a thumbs up, possibly a half, just because I'm still trying to get used to it. I like it more and more. What about you guys?
I'd have to say it's like the first time I was ever in a relationship where I was like kind of cool with it, and then learned to love it more.
Yeah, I feel like I would definitely want to try at least this vintage with some food, with some shellfish, and I'd be interested to try another year and compare and see if there is any aging quality that we're experiencing.
So we're saying solid.
Solid. I want to try it again.
All right.
Yeah, if I want to try one again, that's a good thing.
All right. So that was what are you drinking now tonight? What are you drinking now?
No, it's
Number
what are you
10.
drinking now?
From
Tonight.
the office tonight. Number 10.
Put them up.
Our goal is next week we'll be back on regular time, and we'll see you then. Have a good one.
Later.